Sorry.
Raphael.
I mean, honestly.
We can do this.
Come on, Raphael. Keep it down.
Oh God! Hey, let's be very normal back here with the Three Houses are Verdant Wind Assassins only. Run! I forgot that, first of all, that I had the volume up so high, and second of all, that I just went to the home screen after the end of last episode. She is correct. It is though the land swallowed him whole. There was a monster, we dealt with it.
On that side, it makes sense that your students were upset. I wonder if those relics truly hide such power.
What, you think it was just something else?
Yet even still, that power seems familiar. That form as well.
I don't know about you, so this, I for one have never seen someone, except in Spider-Man films, get covered in big black goop like that, and then turn into like a 60-foot tall lizard. So I would guess it had something to do with that lance.
As one who wields the sword of the Creator, does that mean you possess that power too?
Look, you're asking questions I don't want to think about right now, so can I just go to bed, please? Thank you.
Professor, you have returned. The goddess is indeed generous with her divine protection.
Yes, she gave me 5 generosities.
I have already heard Gilbert's report about what happened.
How detailed was it?
See to it that you keep what transpired at the tower to yourself.
I think it's the sort of thing that my shrink is going to want to hear about, Rhea.
People would lose faith in the nobles should rumors spread of one using a relic and transforming into a monster. All regions of Fodland would fall into chaos. We must avoid that at all costs.
So, why did he feel pushed to such extremes anyway?
Please ensure the students who accompanied you understand that as well. Have I made myself clear?
You have made yourself very, very clear. Yes, of course.
His transformation into a black beast was nothing short of divine punishment from the goddess.
Punishment for someone arrogant and foolish enough to use a hero's relic even though they were unworthy and unqualified.
Unworthy? Oh, good. You gotta love how someone's genetics make them worthy or not. That's my favorite thing about our current society. You knew?
Of course. That is why we rushed to recover it. Sadly, we did not arrive in time.
Yeah, you could say that.
The church will formally return the lance to House Gautier, if you would.
Yeah, well.
You have my gratitude. I can see that I was right to trust you with this.
Just careful with that thing. It's a bit alive and wiggles somewhat.
Please report back. I will tell you of your new mission for the coming moon at that time.
Ah, well, I'm sure it can't be any more fun than this. So, crew, do we feel like talking? Oh, it's just Claude.
Thanks
Hi.
to you that we successfully completed our mission.
Except for that time when it wasn't thanks to me.
As for Miklon, I wonder if he really believed he could wield a relic.
I mean, he did wield it. I doubt it.
Agreed. He probably just wanted to get his hands on it, even though he
It was emblematic of the reason he hated his life.
Though I'm sure he wasn't counting on turning into a monster like that. I wonder if that monster represents another aspect of a hero's relics. What a strange and terrifying power.
I don't know, that one already wiggles like it's a monster. I don't know.
Stories of
What the hell?
heroes' relics since ancient.
Hi, Tomas.
Tomas, you've caught me by surprise.
Likewise.
That's not easy to do. Though I suppose I should have expected to see our librarian in his library.
I am sorry to intrude. I simply heard you speaking of the heroes' relics. I can tell you more about them if you
Yeah, I
like.
don't remember that happening.
The story
That's
goes
creepy.
that Nemesis was corrupted by evil because of the sword of the
We didn't
Creator.
actually respond that we wanted to hear more.
Other heroes also lost themselves by continuing to use the relics, transforming into black beasts with twisted souls.
How interesting then that we didn't see Nemesis go all monstery. He was just apparently corrupted by evil.
There used to be a great many records regarding the dark history of the relics.
Wait, so you're saying even people who had the corresponding crest? So in other words, there's no guarantee that Miklon over there was turned into a monster because he didn't wield the same crest. And it might have just been because he had an evil heart or whatever. So you're saying we're making a lot of assumptions, in other words.
Used to be.
They have been destroyed across all of Fodland, stripped from their shelves, including those that resided at this very library.
The records, yes.
You make it sound like the church is covering up the truth. But now that you mention it, Rhea was very specific about not wanting anyone to find out what happened at Conan.
She could not have more literally covered up the truth if she tried.
Hey, Tomas. Why are you telling us all of this?
It seemed like you were searching for answers about the relics. What
You guys sounded so interested.
in the search for knowledge.
So I thought I'd tell you some real horror stories.
But you have been doing so through the night. I would suggest you stop before the night's notice. And that is enough meddling for today. Please excuse me.
So I've been found out, have I? I suppose I do spend more time at the library than most students.
Save Linhardt anyway.
But I won't stop. I can't afford to.
What are you after?
Teach. You don't really expect me to tell you something so personal just like that, do you?
Figured it was worth a try.
Though, I wouldn't mind sharing if you were to tell me some of your secrets in exchange.
Let's get this over with.
I can't let this exchange be
Oh!
about comments.
Why is everyone just hiding in the library today?
Perhaps I can share one as well.
I don't remember any of this. If you
Are
must.
you sure you could survive that? I'd say you're the least likely to share secrets out of everyone at the academy.
Coming from you, I'll take that as a compliment. After all, you're easily the student with the most secrets.
I'm afraid you overestimate me. My secrets don't amount to much. But back to Teach.
Don't try to change the subject, Claude. We're talking about secrets. Yours. Who is your father? And why did you appear so suddenly as if from nowhere?
That's the way it panned back to show Violet just staring at them both was really funny. I'll just be in my office if you guys need anything.
Duke Regan's eldest son died in an accident. Having tragically lost other family members as well, he was without an heir. The Alliance would undoubtedly have been shaken if House Regan had lost its position of leadership. But then you showed up. Why did you return to House Regan? What brought you to the monastery?
Ooh, interesting. I would like to hear this as well, or he doesn't have to answer to you. Well, see, this feels a bit rude, but this feels like I'm either pressuring Claude or just being rude to Edelgard, and I'm not sure which is better. None of them are good. I guess this is slightly less than pressure. It's just like, I'm interested. I mean, he doesn't have to tell us, I guess. I'd like to hear this as well.
Oh boy, I'm trapped here. I have no choice but to surrender under your intimidating gazes.
From his tone, that's not true. I feel morally okay having said that.
My dream, in truth, is a selfless dream. But I require power to make it a reality. When I learned about the power of my crest, I knew I had a chance. So I'm chasing that dream. To the bitter end, if need be. I came to this monastery.
Oh, you're in
because I
luck,
thought
because
I
the
might
school
find
is
someone useful.
trying to get you killed at every
Someone to help
opportunity.
me on my path. So, what do you think? If you promise to help me achieve my dream, no matter what, I'll promise to tell you anything.
Hey, be careful, Claude. Cross my heart making vows I know will be betrayed.
I have my own dream to tend to. I pray that yours does not interfere with mine.
What about you, Teach?
Oh, I don't have any dreams. If it's a noble dream, or that may be difficult. Which is that? Promising to help no matter what? That may be difficult.
I see. Well, now isn't the time to discuss this. You are still my Teach, after all.
I wasn't gonna just tell you for sure that I'll do whatever you... No, whatever is considered a noble dream is
You have done
highly
well to
subjective.
complete such a difficult task.
I'm sure Rhea thinks all this fun with eugenics she's got going on is totally noble. You've
have
got a
shown
mission in the
acceptance
return of the hero's relic. See ya. That's so interesting, Rhea. Sorry, Gerald, no poetry today. Must Monastery. That was super weird. I do not remember that scene at all. That scene in the library where Tomas and Edelgard both jump scare you and start asking questions and stuff. Yay! 5,000 gold. Yippee.
As I believe you are already aware, Sedith's younger sister Flayn has gone missing.
What? No. That can't possibly be. It's Petra's birthday. It's time for tea. Let's have some crescent moon angelic chamomile.
My thanks for giving me your spare time.
Anytime, Petra. Anytime you need.
Gratitude.
There are so many cookies here. Please, I'm going to be very sluggish in combat if I eat them all. You must eat them. Okay, that's fine. Never mind. Just drink the tea. I guess there's a whole pot of it there. Although the pot doesn't appear to have any steam coming out. Well, I guess it doesn't really travel through a spout in the same way. Let's chat. Books you've read recently: A New Gambit, The Courtyard. God, she's somewhat into war and tactics. Not quite as much as, like, I wouldn't say Hubert, I guess, but plans for the future of the food and the diet. Who doesn't want to talk about plans for the future? They're all about the future. Books you've read recently: First Crush's Mighty Web. Books you've read: Mighty Web. Books you've read:
The ocean
You're a star
is
pupil,
far from
Petra.
Bergmach. I am feeling a bit lonely at times.
Oh god, we gotta take a field trip there. But to do that, I'd need to have you in my class. Let's... Oh god, none of these are good. Haha, you're lonely. I commend you for braving the loneliness. You're so good at braving loneliness. Yeah, what's the difference between commend and praise?
Waiting happily for you to be inviting me again.
Okay, bye-bye. Happy birthday and all that. It didn't say Hoppy enjoyed his time. Like, sometimes it says it, but then doesn't give you the charisma bonus. So there's the enjoyed their time only contingent upon you getting the last reaction right? I wonder. Anyway, intermediate exams, and we've got Seventh Sister to find. Gosh, heck it. I can't believe there wasn't even a cutscene explaining what happened to her. She's just gone. Lysithea is a thief. Bum, 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 ba-da. Ooh, and she's getting some kind of stats. Defense, I guess? Luck. I wasn't expecting that.
Comprehension.
Marvelous. And it gives you some amounts of dexterity and speed bump, right? So she had 14 dex and 11 speed, was that just then? But it's gone up, both have gone up by 2. Marvelous. Well done, Lysithea. Yeah, those are the only stats she's getting from it. Sweet, dude. Oh, you're level 10, but you don't have... Ah, you need so much sword. I didn't realize it needed that level of sword this early. I guess I shouldn't really be surprised. Myrmidon needed only D, and then that one needs C, and then Assassin needs B, so it goes up by 1 each time. Nevertheless, it means that not all of us are really in a state to be even taking the exam, but we'll start with people who are going to 100% it, which is Claude and myself. Oh, I lied. Start with the people who have the best chances anyway, I suppose makes the most sense. I suppose we'll have enough money to buy some intermediate exams anyway, seals anyway, but...
A new path to tread.
A new path to tread. Marvelous. Sweet. I'm Thief now. I am Thief Boy. Oh, I shouldn't have done that if she wasn't at Mastery. But she was. Swap and the speed bump, mostly swap, are probably going to be some of the things we want, so we probably want to wait till everyone's at Mastery before classing them out. Sorry, anyway, as far as our level, so it's sort of by level here, almost. You bunch are the only ones who are level 10, so... Well, I guess if I'm going to be having them fight as Myrmidon for a bit anyway to get the mastery, I may as well not class them up yet, even if they are capable, because I run the risk of wasting seals and therefore money. So I guess we'll just, it'll just, Hoppy and Lysithea are the ones for now. With my goals, I've been totally neglecting the weapons we're actually using, which are bows and swords, so I guess it makes sense that I'm a bit behind on them. But soon enough, everyone will get up to brawling enough to have healing focus, and then we can swap them to, like, flying and sword, or whatever. Flying into whichever of sword or bow they have less of, except for Happy. And Marianne and... Lysithea, I guess. But Lysithea, they're all good at swords, except for Happy. Happy's just average at swords. I taste blood in the back of my throat for some reason. Sorry, it's really distracting me. Sports, do we have it? We probably have a whole bunch. Oh my golly, we sure do. I was expecting to want to class up so many more people, but right, we're not even all at level 10, so. Still no concoctions in the store. What a shame, what a shame. I'm nowhere close to leveling up my, Professor level either. My closest allies are Claude, Ignatz, and Marianne. Interesting. Sorry, I'm totally spacey today. Let's watch some heckin' supports. Claude and Hilda, classic. I didn't turn off the system sounds. I'll do it for the next one.
There, Hilda? Wait, let me guess. You're replying to one of your brother's letters.
That's the only thing you ever write, isn't it?
Of course. It's a pain, but I make sure to always send him a response. Otherwise, he'll worry. It's much easier than when we lived together. A few letters here and there are a small price to pay for this peaceful, brother-free environment.
Well, that's a fine thing to do regardless of your reasons. As for me, it's been far too long since I've written to my parents.
Oh, I thought your father had died.
Not quite. He's still alive and kicking, as far as I know. The late Duke who died in an accident was my uncle.
Right. He's not he was... Wait, huh? Isn't your mother... I mean, it's I don't know how much of this is for real, but I thought his mother was... No, they said his mother was the daughter of an Alliance noble. But wait, so did his mother have, like, an affair with his uncle?
I see. I do recall you mentioning that your mother was born into the Regan family. What's your father like, if you don't mind me asking?
He's quite the extravagant character.
Oh, born into the Regan family, right, okay.
Horse and drag me around.
Excuse me?
In all fairness, I was quite a little...
There is no in all fairness.
Sounds worse than it is. There's sort of a trick to it.
A trick I hope I never need to learn. Your mother didn't step in and make him stop?
Gods no, she'd just laugh right along with him. If my father is extravagant, my mother's more like a warrior goddess, or maybe a demon queen.
I don't even know what that means, if my father is extravagant.
This one time, she got into an argument with my combat instructor and wound up in a full-on fist fight with the guy.
Sounds like she should have been your combat instructor.
What's more, she won. My instructor was a mighty warrior, undefeated in 100 battles, but even he was no match for her.
Huh? but your mother is a lady of nobility.
True, but she was the kind of woman to elope with the man she loved and throw it all away. Not your average duchess at all.
I think you would know well, Hilda, that ladies of nobility can throw some hands.
Ooh, they eloped. I like that. It's so romantic. Imagine abandoning your family forever to be with the one you love. Not everyone can do that.
And not everyone should.
It's not a question of can, it's a question of will. Even someone like you who generally despises effort would pull out all the stops for something you really care about. Isn't that right?
Excuse me? I put in plenty of effort.
Hey, that was a compliment. Anyhow, I look forward to the day when something inspires you to try your absolute hardest. It will be something to behold.
Aw. That's kind of sweet. But man, I love how he brings out that horse story so casually. And I suppose it makes sense that he would be casual about it compared to her. But in all other aspects, he's very careful to not let on that his upbringing was that way, is what I tend to find anyway. So, Leone and Claude, why not? That's just the only other one. Actually, let's space it out. Marianne and Raphael. Oh dear, how has this bird escapade gotten on?
Raphael?
Yeah, I get it. But you can't be so picky. You need some meat in your diet. I don't know if you can eat human food, but bug meat might be good for you. That's right. You need to eat plenty of bug meat if you want to get big and strong like me. No more sweets for you.
What kind of bird is he talking to?
He's talking to a bird?
Huh? Is someone there? Oh, Marianne! You're right on time. This little birdie was telling me that he misses you. And, oh, it flew off.
It appears so.
Why do you think birds fly away when there's more than one person around?
Because they can't let us know what they're on to. If more than one person was around, that you could corroborate your story and confirm that you weren't losing your mind.
Birds never seem to stay put, unless I'm alone.
Birds are very cautious creatures. They tend to fly away when they're startled.
You mean they're afraid of loud noises? Oops, that was probably too loud for the birds. Come on, Raphael. Keep it down. How's this? Do you think we'd be able to talk to birds together like this?
Wasn't much quieter, if I'm honest with you.
I still haven't met a bird that can speak human. I was hoping you could introduce me.
Huh? I thought you were just talking to one.
Talking at one.
I was mostly talking at him, not to him. He just said chirp chirp and stuff like that.
And stuff like that, as though it was like a really varied response.
I had no idea what he was talking about. I don't think he understood me either. Marianne, you always know birds understand what you're saying, right? Next time you find a bird who understands you, I hope you let me know so I can join the conversation.
And bye.
What am I supposed to do?
Wow. I don't know what it's about her surprised faces, but they're just so hysterical. The face she just made there when she just said, it was like she was walking through a Walmart and just saw someone completely naked surfing on a trolley, like a shopping cart, with air horns and a fire extinguisher between their legs. Marianne and Raphael have achieved support B, and the lies continue. Balthus and Lysithea, surely. Marianne's ace sport's gonna be like...
It's exhausting today. Need some quick energy. Aha! Perfect time for my favorite candy.
She convinces him that lizard people are running the church.
I won't make it back to my room without this sweet, sweet energy, and no one's around. So...
Looky here. It's the little lady of House Order.
She didn't stop eating when she saw him.
Training, yeah? You're unstoppable.
She's just like, God, I can't stop now. I'm too deep.
Not feeling chatty, I see. Something to do with those puffy cheeks? Got a cavity brewing or what?
I definitely don't.
So bad you can't even speak properly. Poor thing. It's okay. I know a guy. He'll have that rotten tooth out in no time.
God.
Yep, best in the business. Uses special tools and everything. Door and a string or some such.
He's just messing with her, right?
Thank you.
Oh, you just had food in your mouth. You could have told me that a lot sooner.
Oh my God, he was dead serious.
Wow. Placing the blame on me? What a piece of work. But, hey, don't tell anyone?
That you were walking around with acorn-stuffed cheeks like some kind of overzealous squirrel?
It wasn't acorns. It was candy.
Even still, I don't
It wasn't
telling
acorns.
anyone a hungry girl ate some food. Not much of a story, really.
Yeah, honestly.
You don't get it. If people think I'm gnawing on candy, they'll
think I'm nothing more than a child.
It's not. You have not even tried to hide the fact that you're enamored with sweets, Lysithea. You eagerly snatched the encyclopedia of all the world's sweets when I asked if it was yours. And no one cares also.
That a fact? I'd say it's downright prudent to fortify yourself any chance you get. Mature even.
Oh, watch out. She doesn't like being called mature, even though she says that she wishes people would consider her to be more mature. She's about to rip the shit out of you for a hairball this. Watch out.
What?
Nothing is certain in life, not even your next meal. You never know when you'll be taken into custody and have to go without food and drink for a while.
You could be arrested, Lysithea. Does this not comfort you?
Just what kind of a world do you inhabit, mister?
The real world, little lady. My life is a collection of getting into trouble, getting caught, and getting free. One time, I was actually rescued by your parents. Bet you didn't know that, huh?
They rescued you?
Too true. I owe them for that. I forgot I'm actually in a rush. I gotta run. Enjoy your secret candy, pal.
Mother and father rescued that guy? But when would that have happened?
Very interesting. Well, I mean, he's like 26 or 25 or something like that, so whenever it could have happened before you were born, I guess. Interesting. Do you think was he actually busy and he ran off because he was busy, or did he not want to talk about that, maybe? I mean, he brought it up, so I guess he probably actually was busy. Leonie and Claude.
Hey, Leonie. What are you up to?
Oh, come on. What'd you do that for? Look, you ran my quarry off.
You were hunting? Is the dining hall that short on food supplies?
No, but I like to hunt every now and again. Keep my skills sharp.
I suppose so. You're from a family of hunters, right? Well, there's no shortage of prey to hunt around here.
True. Not many hunters around the monastery, huh? Rivers full of fish, trees bursting with fruit, mushrooms ready to harvest all over. It's the kind of place where you can really be self-sufficient. Guess we can thank the goddess for that.
You don't want to remove the guess out of that before you get near the church again.
I don't know. I'm more inclined to thank the bountiful earth and the goddess for such things. The goddess may offer spiritual guidance, but she doesn't fill our bellies, that's for sure.
Not a very noble-sounding thing, to disregard the goddess and honor the land.
Leonie, whose grace do you suppose humans live by? The goddess? The nobility? I'd say it's neither. It's the endless bounty of this magnificent land that gives us life.
Won't hear me deny it. But who's to say it isn't the goddess whose protection makes nature thrive?
This is where our current science fails us, Leonie. No one can say either way. For damn sure.
I'm not the most devout person, but I'm not about to go around saying we don't need the goddess at all.
I said she gives spiritual support, didn't I? I wouldn't go so far as to say she's wholly unnecessary. But in Elmira, Dagda, Bridget, and plenty of other places, they don't believe in the goddess.
You got that. Although by Leonie's argument here, if she is the one who nourishes the land or whatever, then she presumably does it in those places too.
Nature is a blessing that knows nothing of borders. The goddess is the goddess, and the earth is the earth. They should both be revered for what they are. Look, this is just my personal opinion. If you truly believe that everything depends on the goddess of Saros, that's your...
Hey, it's fine. You don't have to worry about me. I'm a believer, but I know there are those who aren't. And I kind of like your way of thinking. Giving thanks to nature and all. It makes sense.
I knew a wild girl like you would be able to get behind an idea like that.
What? Like I'm feral or something?
Hey, you know, this kind of talk could be viewed as heresy if it was
That's what I was thinking. You guys are like really bold to be saying this in a place where people get executed for this kind of shit. But I think his viewpoint as well. He's like the epitome of to each their own.
Yeah, probably.
In that sense.
We'll just have to keep it to ourselves.
You know what's great about this is now either you have an escape plan on the other, you have a contingency. If the other one makes you angry at any point, you can just tell them they were talking smack about God and have them executed on the spot. There you go. Which means you have to be nice to each other now, or otherwise one of you is going to die, so... That's true friendship, that is. Hey, Sothis, someone's missing. Can you believe that? We were just staring into space and let someone get kidnapped.
Oh my. Just one small girl who's gone astray has caused all this.
I know.
We cannot let this stand. You must do all you can to find out where she's gone.
Oh, we're going to help. Oh, you're right. We should.
Now ask around to see what information you can find.
Undoubtedly.
Come now, no time to waste.
Indubitably, you're absolutely right. Sorry, I should have been going already. Yoink. T. Oh, let's ask around in Abyss. I bet she's there. To Abyss, but also because I gotta not forget. Oh, and there's garbage. We can eat some garbage today. This is most delightful. Leonie was talking about the rivers full of fish and the trees full of berries and the trees also full of mushrooms. She didn't even forget. She forgot about all the garbage we can eat. Ah, at least the music is still chill around here. There's no hint of the kidnapping going on down here. This place is totally safe and fun and good. Hi. You're always invisible, aren't you?
Did you see the man with the sickle? He looked like death itself.
Yeah, he was hanging around a mausoleum. It was just typical.
I saw him at the end of the road, but he stepped around a corner and out of sight.
Stepped? Was he not riding his horse?
I think he used some kind of secret passage.
Also, I love how she noticed the man with the scythe. The scythe more than like the giant jet black armor and skull mask. Unless he wasn't wearing it at the time. Hey now, how are you doing there, War Master? You still blocking off this part, making sure no ruffians come by this part? Good, good, good. Excellent. Won't want any one of those scumbags from the monastery coming down here and ruining everything. I hate the monastery. I can say that all I want down here.
Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report.
And so does your friend, apparently. By the way, they turned in unison once more.
Someone's gone missing up top.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? Because of that, this backup guy is still here. Ah! Can't catch a break, can I? The investigation may be over, but I thought it best to stay by your side a bit longer.
This is definitely turning into a love story, right?
Hear that? Mr. Backup is here voluntarily. I guess that's okay. He's actually not so bad.
Yeah, well, it's only taken you like 3 months to admit it. Hello.
First the knights, then some monk, now a teacher? Church setting up a punchline for a joke or what?
Well, at least I left my horse outside. No long face jokes can be made here. Teacher?
You genius. You're a teacher, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, right. Well, there's also this one, right? Wait, now which one of these people is meant to be the monk? Unless they've already left, I suppose. Hello, would you like... Oh, we don't have... Jack... Oh, why don't any of them want tomatoes? Oh, unless it's like not tomatoes, but other things you can give them. Oh, you can give them the fruit and stuff. Okay, I sort of assumed it was like, if they can't eat tomatoes, they can't eat any of them. Oh, right. Peach currant? Why are there not tomatoes allowed? Carrots? You want carrots? Oh, it looks pretty full. Shucks. Holy mackerel. Abridged short hair. Let's just give these all a bunch of fruit and stuff right now, because we've got a whole... I mean, they take carrots, apparently. We've got tons of those. One carrot in your full, eh? That's just typical of a cat. A Varleon? There's a Varleon here. Let's feed the Varleon a carrot. There you go, kitty. Man, these cats get full so fast. There's something about feeding a cat an entire carrot that fills them up, I suppose. Woo! Thank you! There you go. Good kitty, good kitty. God, this cat can eat several carrots. What is this? This is a Gloucester cat. What's this one with the nice, lovely, like, brown... No, not that one. Show me the... This one. No. There we go. A dominant gray, right. Of House Annette. Cabbage? They eat cabbage? What did they not like tomatoes for? I mean, I guess an unripe tomato is bad for them in a big way, so you don't want to risk it, I guess. Cabbage equals root steel. Delightful. Here you have some more cabbage. Oh, 3 cabbages to fill this one. Wow. Annette raises some sturdy cats, she does. Hevering! Oh, that's cute. It's all a sleepy face because it's from House Evering. Have some Noah fruits. I don't know what a Noah fruit is. I mean, it's named after Saint Noah, which is a fictional saint, so I presume it's not real in any capacity, but... Swanky, some venom stone, brother. There you go. Good kittens. Away with you now. I have teacher stuff to do. Whoa! Listen, partner, we gotta get you back up top. Manuela's got some remedies for people who are hungover. I mean, I don't know if she's willing to share, but you look like you're about to hurl one, is all I'm saying. All 4 of our wolves are down here. Or 4 friends, anyway. I assume it's the wolves, but... Constance, that's just where you were last month, I think.
As soon as word spread of Flayn's disappearance, the knights burst into abyss.
I had that feeling they might.
We tend to be the first suspects when these things happen, you see.
Yeah, it's a good thing you weren't offering your magic earlier. They found it super suspicious.
I suppose it's little surprise when there are shady characters always coming and going.
Indeed there are. I just looked at my notebook and remembered that I had a note to say. Sorry. I'm so spacey today. It's been a very strange day for me. I completely forgot my notebook. Just something I was thinking about, and this is actually kind of topical, since we're talking about how much we hate the church today. That's basically what all this episode is. But something I recently noticed about this game that is super cool. It's probably obvious to some of you and you're gonna laugh at me. But black magic and white magic. Black magic being the stuff that the research side of the church tells you, and the white magic being the stuff that the pious, like the holy side of the church tells you. That's all about like faith, and reason is all about like studying, and it's essentially a science. When you use either of those kinds of spells, there's a summoning circle appears on you that says something like the goddess lives and loves in the earth or whatever forever. There's like the little incantation about the side. Dark magic which is the stuff that those who slither in the dark and people who have been experimented on by them seem to have an affinity for, does not have a summoning circle. It has nothing got to do with God. As far as I can tell, it's basically some facet of the way the physics work in this world. It's just an advanced scientific understanding, which is super cool because we know the church is all about like controlling information and like, you know, hiding records of, keeping the masses uneducated so that they have, you know, easier control and all. So the fact that the magic that the those of the underground use doesn't have the summoning circle on it, it's cool because it's basically it is just science in its purest form and not the kind of science that they teach you at the school, which involves using God. I didn't explain that very well, but the point is it's a cool detail that the black magic, the dark magic doesn't have the channeling circle like the stuff that you learn at the church does. Anyway, a fair point, Constance. There are a lot of shady characters down here, even if most of you are pretty chill. It don't make it right what they done said, though. How much renown have I got? We did a quest or two in between last time we looked at this, right? So we got 881. Does not seem like very much. Oh, and we still haven't cleared up the merchants, have we? Or did we do that quest? I can't remember if that was one of the ones we did. Actually, I hope we did. Let me just give a few of these fruits in, make it round to a nice number like 5. Good. There's a puppy here. Hello? An Ironhound. It looks like a dog that Ferdinand would own. Why don't you have some of the stuff I was giving all them kittens there, partner? We've got onions. They don't want the onion. We've got carrots. We've got turnips. Ooh, a smithing stone. How delightful. We got chickpeas. God, this dog can eat a whole lot. We've got cabbages. We've got chicken. Look, okay now. Hello, is that look like another Dominic cat? No, it's a Regan tabby. Look at you. Sorry, I gotta not give any more of my food away. We're gonna have nothing left for us to eat. Happy, hello. Flayn, yeah, I hope she is fine.
A scumbag would kidnap poor Flayn. She must feel so scared and helpless right now. I hope she's okay.
That's kind of you.
Not really. I just know what it's like to be in that situation. I was kidnapped once, you know. Hopefully we get her back safely.
You did bring it up once or twice before, I think. We can only hope. Balthus, what are you thinking about all this recent kidnapping?
Looking for someone? Huh. Try asking Yuri. He's good with stuff like that. I'm better at hitting things than finding them.
Okay, sure. Thank you. That's very helpful.
Honestly, I didn't even know Sedith had a sister. If you figure out where she is and need some muscle, just holler. We all have our strengths. For me, my strength is my strength.
Roger that. You and Raphael would get on like a house on fire. I wonder, do they have any sports? No, what a crime. Hey, how's it going? You two haven't seen Flayn, have you? Nah, you're just hanging around doing this still. Yuri! Balthus told me to talk to you.
Looking for Flayn? Some knights came looking a bit ago, too. I did some of my own hunting, but didn't find any promising leads.
Nah.
I even had some of my people search for her throughout the underground. To no avail.
Well, that's useful. We've eliminated underground. There are only 2 other places she could be, above ground and in the sky.
Think about it. The monastery is some 1,000 years old. Who knows how many hidden passageways exist?
Oh.
She could be here, or anywhere, really.
There is that. We can't search all of underground, can we? You're right, we can't rule anything out. She could be somewhere we've already looked. I'm gonna go ask Balthus again. Balthus, have you seen Flayn? It was worth a try. Garbaggio. Yonk. Delicious. Was that a heckin' full training gauntlets right there? Brosif, they got 40 hits on them. That's heckin' great. Excellent. Well, thanks for the fun chat, everyone. We'll find Flayn, don't you worry. What I want to check is... Oh dear, there are rare monsters showing up around this day. We're going to have to definitely go hunt them down. Right, okay, but this is the month where, since all this stuff is going on, if you actually find Flayn at the end of this day, it kills the rest of your month. What I can't remember is... I guess well, I think even if you choose battle on this day, like, they still end up finding Flayn somehow. But what we should probably do is do 2 battle days back to back, and then do an explore day, and then explore all we want, and then just go find Flayn ourselves, because I can't remember at all if it's any better to have found it yourself, but I think maybe it is. Like, I think maybe there are fewer enemies or something. Don't quote me on that. It could be just entirely the same. But I think what we'll do is we'll go explore battle. Which means I need to get everyone's motivation high today for these 2 teaching days. Apparently there's none on Lesser Alliance founding day. Damn, holidays ruining everything. People should work on the weekends. It's obviously a joke. Work weeks should be like 4 days at max, if you ask me. 2 days is a very short weekend. Hello, Peach Current and Verona. All for me. I didn't know you guys gave free samples.
Hello there.
I would like some of your less free samples, though. Namely, lots of smithing stones. I don't have the money for that.
Return soon, please.
Oh, I will. Oh, wow, I could have sworn that the market music ate everything, but apparently it doesn't eat the searching for Flayn music. What, is there more? Oh, I've got to trade in like those secrets to you.
How's it going?
Listen, Oh, no, you have another rare trade secrets quest, but this time we get secret book out of it, which gives you dexterity. Swanky. Sure, I'll get some of those for you. Don't mind that one bit. Let's see what kind of battalions are hanging around, if there's another one with stride at this point. Oh, we bought a whole lot of battalions already. Now, group lightning, that's pretty cool. So are these, to be honest. Physical attack and defenses. This one doesn't give you much dodge, and this one gives you more dodge, but it's a little worse on your magic attacks. That's better if we want to, for any of our people who are solid physical attackers, or we want to be solid physical attackers. That could be good for, say, like Raphael, because his right now isn't much, right? Yeah, it gives him 2 defense and 3 physical, but I bet this one at its max will be like 5 physical. I'm gonna get those. What's his? He's not at sea yet. Well, I suppose they don't disappear between months, do they? I don't think so. So I guess we'll just wait for that. No reason in spending the money now. I do want a whole bunch of smithing stones, and I want to fix a bunch of stuff at the smith, though. It's root seeds, or root seeds are the ones I've been planting. Oh, right, let's check the greenhouse while I'm at it, anyway. Root seeds, I think both, also eastern seeds. Those are both of the ones that give you the ambrosia defense buff thing, right? Well, certainly root is one of them. What I can't remember is it better to do root and eastern? Like, do you have higher chances if you're mixing the seeds up a bit? I don't know. Let's give it a try. Why not? If nothing else, we'll be getting different kinds of produce from this. Produce, whatever. Just buy, like, 10 of those. My money. My poor money. Actually, that was probably a bit much, considering I can only plant 3 at once. Since our root vegetable seeds have been going well, I say we go root, eastern, root. No, it messes them up. Sure. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that yet in the event that we got to the next professor level today, but I don't think that's likely to happen. And even then, I guess just one level up wouldn't necessarily bring us as far as a 4th greenhouse slot. Nevertheless, I think it is undoubtedly time to buy a buttload of fishing bait. And you've seen me fish way too much in this series already. Or in the Azure Moon series, that is. And you're probably going to see it again when we get to the fishing tournament and all. So I think I'll probably do some fishing off camera, because that is all the time we have for today. Sorry, I'm not exactly sure what was up with me today, but I was feeling pretty sluggish throughout the whole thing. Hello? There's a Regan tabby here. Oh, I just said I wouldn't give any more food. We don't have much more. But I'll try and do some fishing off camera, and some, with the money we get from selling this bullion, among other things.
This one?
That's the one.
Thank you.
No problem. I'll do my best about to see about smithing up a whole bunch more gear as well. Also, I just realized that I didn't re-equip that bangle to anyone. Claude's still the best with charisma out of us? Seems so. So I'm going to give it back to him. And as for the accuracy ring, that makes sense to give to maybe Ignatz, because he's already got amazing accuracy with his watchful eye thing. Or perhaps someone who struggles with accuracy, which would be like Raphael or Hilda. I'm gonna give it to Ignatz for the moment. Splendid, that's all. So we started our monastery day here just a little bit briefly, basically. We've got now the Abyss stuff done. We just got a whole bunch of people to talk to, and a few errands and chores to run. There aren't actually even too many quests going on in the monastery today, I wouldn't think. Oh, there are a few. We'll be done taking those as well. I mean, aside from the main quest, of course. I know, this kidnapping is rather strange, isn't it? Your eyebrows are a starkly different color from your hair. So that's all for now. So thank you so very much for coming. Next video on the channel is going to be... Right, finally, we're starting the Breath of the Wild DLC to Champion's Ballad. At this rate, it's definitely looking like we're not going to have it all the way finished before Tears of the Kingdom comes out. So our first episode of Tears of the Kingdom, we're not even going to have any of the 3 games we're playing finished by then, I don't think. I'll probably, when Tears of the Kingdom comes out, I'll do episode 0, which is, I'm going to try and rush to the end of the game all in one session, like I've done in Breath of the Wild. Like around the day it comes out, but I suppose we won't be starting the actual proper playthrough until a bit after that, on account of the fact that we haven't finished Dual Destinies Hitman or this yet, so. But nevertheless, next video going to the channel is our first episode of the Champion's Ballad, which is so dang hype, because it's been so long. Been too long, if I might say. And that's all for now, so thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I will see you around. Admiral's gonna be out of here now. Peace! But didn't the prosecution already claim that this envelope is the one that contained your script? Oh, they're different envelopes, are they? Circumstances have changed. You see, Golden Boy had hidden this from us all. Let's see here. Wait, what? The world's most painful paper cut. Indeed.